What happened to metal bands using a bunch of clips from movies?
Who
before
did that?
Metal, like every metal band in the early 2000s.
Like
Suicide
what?
Silence, Job for a Cowboy, Kill Whitney Dead.
I've only heard of one of those bands. So.
Which one?
The Cowboy one.
I like the Cowboy one. Yeah, I feel like it was
one.
like a stereotype to use like a Family Guy clip before in some metal song.
Damn, Bo, you're doing a full Chris Pratt transformation.
Into the wrong way?
No. I wish. That'd be more fun for me to look at. But no, you went from fucking Andy on Parks and Recs to Jurassic Park Chris Pratt.
Fucking gun show, baby.
Jurassic Pratt.
It's
dude.
move day. It's a hot day.
Oh shit, are you moving today for real?
I'm packing today, not full truck move.
When's the actual move-in date?
20th.
Holy fuck.
And we're recording this on, what's today, the 15th?
16.
16th. So 4 days. So by the time this is out, I will have moved.
They want to know that. They want to know, where's he at? Well, I'm listening.
Has he moved in? Is he still packing?
So if you know my address now, you won't in the future.
Right.
Unless you tell them now.
I'm not.
And then technically,
Actually, I
they
don't
will
know the
in
address.
future.
I forget.
You don't know the address?
I don't know it.
I've lived in my new place for like 3 months, and I'm just starting to learn the address.
Yeah.
I had it written down in my notes.
It's in my email. It's on the lease that I have
Yeah,
somewhere.
that'll do it.
I believe
Somewhere.
So what are the amenities? Do you have a yard at this place? Is it a house or a condo? What is it?
We got 2 balconies, which is
Two
dope.
balconies.
Yeah, one outside the bedroom and
Okay.
one outside the, I guess, living room.
Okay, that's nice.
It's very like newly renovated. That's definitely one of the perks. Like really clean looking, open concept downstairs. It's 2-story apartment.
Oh, nice.
It's dope. It's kind of up on a hill, looking down on Ventura in Studio City. So,
Whoa,
yeah.
big
Moving
time.
up in the
Big
world.
timing, dude.
Man, you
That's why
must
the-
be
Right.
I
rich.
mean, your
Blood
old
blood.
place, it's kind of like that. It like looks down. It's like kind of higher up.
Okay.
It's looking down on things.
Yeah, I mean, I was just on a street, but we happened to back up to a valley,
Yeah.
so we had a nice view there.
Yeah.
Open concept. What are you gonna do there? Put some hockey nets in there?
Put like a boxing ring in there.
Pool table would be dope.
That would be cool.
Kiddie
to do
pool.
some-
With the kids.
Yeah.
A
Can't have a
pool
kiddie
full of
pool
kids.
without a kid.
Yeah, that's sick, dude. I've
looking
always wanted a
forward to
pool full of kids in my house.
I know you do.
You should do
By
what?
the way, this producer.
Let's bring it in.
Brett Ratner is producing this podcast, or whoever it was.
Who's Fred Radner?
Was he the guy who was with the kid, the director who was with the kids in the pool?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't even know.
Maybe it wasn't. Okay, hold on.
Look that up. Look that up. The gun show's live. Fucking getting ripped. I don't have the calves though that y'all have. So.
That's true.
You know, we do what we
Are you
can.
doing calf raises to try and
Oh, dude,
reclaim the
I'm doing air alert, trying to get my vertical up.
Damn, I actually do want to. Why do I have so many text messages right now? I do want to do some like plyometric shit to actually try. I'm curious if I can get myself to be able to touch the rim again.
I can definitely touch the rim. I can never dunk. I can grab the rim. But I'm also like a bit taller than you.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Brian Singer.
Brian Singer. What did he
I'm
direct?
surprised you don't know this stuff.
What did he direct?
I don't know. Why would I know it?
Just because he's a director.
What did he direct? Because I have some of his movies.
I mean, I'm not a nerd. I just like movies.
He directed a lot of X-Men movies.
Yep.
It seems like
X-Men 1 and 2, right? And then
Yeah.
some movie that doesn't fit that at all that I also have.
Bohemian Rhapsody,
No, maybe it was.
Oh.
No, it's something that I would have on VHS.
Magnum Gold.
I don't know.
You'd have
That's
a
an
VHS.
Wait, no, he was produced the commercials for the ice cream Magnum Gold, which featured Benicio del Toro.
Del Toro, dude.
Toro.
Oh my God, this idiot.
Yeah, I know.
Del Toro.
Dude, that's my best celebrity hangout. Did we talk about that already?
Benicio
Brian
del Toro?
Singer.
No, Benicio.
In a pool?
I was at a bar by myself, me and the bartender, small bar, and Benicio del Toro walked in, and I got to sit and chat with Benicio del Toro. Not like a ton of conversation, but he was like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "Oh, I work on commercials and stuff. I drive truck and I PA or whatever."
That's bigger to you than your golf experience?
Yeah, because Benicio is cooler than Kristen Stewart. But then I was like, "What do you do?"
heard it here first, folks.
She's listening. No, it was cool. And I was like, "What do you do?" He's like, "I'm an actor." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I like, kind of gave him a nod, like, I know exactly who you are.
How do
And
you
he
play?
smiled.
That's always like this weird line to play. Like,
I know. I don't really
you
know.
can't pretend that you don't know the motherfucker.
I know. But I made it clear that I knew who he was.
I'm sure he
It's
appreciated
like,
it.
I know who you are. That's what you're supposed to do
I
to
seen you.
every celebrity. But
should-
he's like big time.
Should have been like, prove it.
Yeah.
When he said I'm an actor.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
really? What have
his
you done?
sidecar.
Yeah. He never heard of you.
No? Huh. That's weird.
Sounds like a waiter. We got another waiter on our hands.
You should have been like, oh, me too. I actually do a lot
I'm
of
a big
acting.
actor,
Yeah.
actually, though.
Maybe we can help each other out. I
Yeah.
can get you in some of my projects and give me some of
Should
your
be on the
projects.
podcast.
Yes, you should be on the podcast. Wait, if I meet random celebrities, should I just invite them on the podcast?
Yes.
100%.
Yes. They
right.
love that.
You know, I do
And
have
give them a
this
script.
podcast.
Give them a script
Okay.
that you've written. They love that. That's their favorite.
I
Dude.
do have. So wait, should I? Okay, so I'm gonna invite everyone. I'm gonna start keeping copies of my scripts
Yes.
on me.
And a headshot. Stapled to
I don't
the...
even have a headshot.
I don't
I've
either.
never gotten a headshot.
I had one taken when I was trying to do
Like,
commercial stuff.
I took one of myself, and then I've had like a friend take one for
No,
like a
I
show.
like paid $150 to get like
I've had
something.
headshots. I've had a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
150.
Mine were bad though. Oh, the photos were fine. He did a good job, but like I had a shaved head at the time and it just didn't look good. It didn't book me any work. And I was booking some stuff before that. Nothing big, but like body double stuff and like stand-in shit, which pays well. Dude, if you can get a stand-in job for a long time, it's like $550 a day. And you're on a long-running series, and you just stand in front of the camera, and they're like, "All right, so and so, come in."
I had lunch with a friend who's a stand-in for Hugh Grant right now in some movie or some shit.
Wow.
Or he's a stand-in on that Seinfeld movie that's being shot right now. And I did
There's a Seinfeld movie being
Yeah,
shot
he's
right
written and directed it.
What?
Yeah, with Jim Gaffigan. And
About like Seinfeld stuff?
Not Seinfeld.
No, it's not
They
the
did
show.
it.
No, it's Jerry Seinfeld wrote and is directing a movie. It's not about Jerry Seinfeld.
I literally
I thought it was a biopic.
I thought it was like the behind the scenes during the shooting of Seinfeld.
You will not believe the salacious details. Kramer's fucking Jason Alexander.
Yeah, I assumed it was gonna be like Seth Rogen playing Kramer, and like they just pull in all these fucking Pammy and Tommy, but about Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld's black now for the show.
But he always was.
Yeah, but said it was his first day off in like 3 weeks. So if he's making $550 a day or some shit, goddamn,
yeah.
he should have paid for lunch.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that shit pays well. I did a body double for a billboard. My body was on a billboard for Eric Bana. It was that Ricky Gervais, Eric Bana comedy. It was a remake of it was like on Netflix or something. But my body was on the billboard, and his face was put on top of it.
That is fucking hilarious.
Could you tell it was your body?
No.
Oh.
But all I had to do was walk on a treadmill for like...
Couldn't see the I'm Bo tattoo that you have on your arm?
I don't think I... Well, I was wearing long sleeves, but like the other body double was there for Ricky Gervais, and I wouldn't have thought Eric Bana was my height. I'd think he was short.
I don't know, but I was just all I was thinking now is I could be a body double for Ricky Gervais.
No, he's short.
Is he short?
Yeah, he has to be because the guy that I was with was just this kind of short, schlubby guy. No offense to him.
If they're doing like just photography, though, does it matter the actual height, or does
don't
it matter
know.
just like the shape of
I
your
think
body?
I think they do want you to be the same height, but I don't know
guess
for
so.
sure.
I
Because
mean-
I'm standing next to him in the billboard, and I'm obviously taller than him.
Yeah.
But obviously, you could just
Yeah,
Man, that's-
Photoshop exists.
move it up. Yeah,
What a beautiful place to be in where somebody's standing in for you and everything and you barely work at all.
Yeah.
dude, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
imagine.
I got like $1,000. That was the most I gotten paid for one day. $1,000 for walking on a treadmill for like 15 minutes
Damn.
in costume. It was fucking awesome. I was like, oh, this is gonna keep happening. Never happen again.
That's sick, though. I mean, my buddy Danny, you know Danny, he was in the Pink video that was about Alice in Wonderland, and he played it's not Johnny Depp's character, the other fucking
the
character.
Mad Hatter?
The Mad Hatter, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they basically cast him because he was like a body double for
Oh, nice.
that character.
I don't know
But
the
yeah, it's
music
fucking-
video you're referring to, but
I mean, I
Is it
didn't
Freak
know
on a
until
Leash?
Yeah, it's Freak on a Leash.
I love that song.
Yeah, me too.
Damn, that was good, dude.
I was very deep into the corn rabbit hole at the time. I mean,
You were in the cornhole. Yeah, yeah. This is podcasting, folks. That's the kind of stuff you get.
That's still a K-hole.
Down the K-hole again.
So proud of myself.
Oh my god, I just got hot. I felt fine the whole time.
Dude,
now I'm
I
sweating.
came in hot because I was like jogging. My car doesn't have AC. I came in sweaty.
I'm looking for a freak on the leash, bluegrass or
Do you know that
Muzak.
exists?
No, I'm just checking it out.
No, like, have you seen it's the actual? It's not a cover, but it's the guy from Korn doing Korn songs with like a full orchestra band, and it's like the cringe. It's just really bad.
Damn, that sounds awful.
I've seen Korn. I see Korn Freak on a Leash symphonic version.
I think that's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
It's on. If you follow Catatonic Youths on
Oh,
Instagram,
weird.
Sure do.
yeah, they're on there.
Yeah.
That's on there.
Hell yeah. Catatonic Youth, best Instagram account.
It probably is the only Instagram account that I've seen every single post that they've done. And if they post something new, I'll end up watching like 15 of their posts. Like I'll go back
Have
and
you
rewatch
followed
them.
this?
I don't know what it is.
It's all cringe music.
Yeah, it's just like people taking
It's
taking
so
themselves
good.
very seriously.
Yeah.
People taking their cringe music very seriously.
Oh my god.
Yes,
It's unbelievable.
like self-produced music videos.
like
just
like screamo from like an Alabama band that's in
Yeah.
front of their barn.
really bad rap.
Hell yeah.
Dead serious.
Yeah.
A lot of rich, like seemingly oligarch wives
Yeah.
covering songs like Madonna songs.
Oh my god.
Clearly putting a lot of budget, but nobody knows what they're doing.
Oh, the one with the girl doing "This Is America."
Oh, that one's I've seen that one.
Yeah, that was on there. And it's just so bad.
My favorite is there's a screamo band with a vaguely black singer. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah.
Who's the fucking and then N-word now? Is
Oh
the
yeah,
chorus.
yeah. He's like,
it's like
but then
wild.
he also sings.
Yeah,
like- yeah,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he's got the hair to the side. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
might be my favorite. There's like 5 of him,
Yeah,
5
yeah.
different posts of.
Yeah,
him
he's
on
a
there.
rapper now.
Well, he's everything.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
he's very
But
dynamic.
like, yeah, the song starts out like this.
But like rapping, like they're rap lyrics, but in scream. Oh, it's so bad. But like, they're like, he keeps making music.
What? By the way, the worst song to get stuck in your head.
Dude, I had it stuck in
Me
my
too.
head the other day.
I'll be at like
That's
Target.
all right, girl.
N-word in your head.
No, not that song.
Well,
I
that's,
had
that one for me. No, I am talking about that one. Yeah.
the hook that was stuck in my head was like, "You were all right, girl," or something like. Do you know which one?
No, I
Because
really.
I'm that something. I'm that.
That's the
the
song.
one.
Yeah, that's the
one.
song. He screams it at the end. Yeah.
So yeah,
it
it
is.
was that song.
Yeah. He sings it for like 2 verses at the end. It's
He's
like,
so
oh,
good.
Oh my god.
He's so good. He's
Yeah.
so good. And they're like in front of like a barn or something.
Yeah. There's yeah. I love all that. Like, there's nothing I love more than talentless rich people with a budget to
I
spend.
don't think that
God,
he's
dude.
super rich.
He might not be, but a
But
lot of
yeah, a
people
lot of them
on
are.
that
Yeah,
account,
yeah.
it's just like rich people with time to kill,
Yeah.
trying to make something.
That
Like,
all right, can we blame all of this on Run DMC and Aerosmith? Because the entire metal rap mixing that Limp Bizkit happened because of them, Linkin Park happened because of them.
thank or blame.
No, blame.
Okay.
We should not be thanking
I'm
them.
on
I
your
mean,
page.
it's gotta be the worst era of music in American history, I would think.
Well, I feel like pop country has taken
Pop
on a
country
lot
is-
of rap
is-
stuff too.
Really, really
yeah, like
bad.
Florida Georgia Line type
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah,
pop
like-
country is really, really bad.
I like '90s pop country, but
I do too.
But
I
is
mean,
it the
Garth Brooks and
nostalgia
George
of it?
Strait
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff? But I mean, that's kind of what I was
Because
like.
I didn't like it at the time, but like I do like it now also.
yeah, I don't think there'll ever be a time where you're like, man,
This
actually,
pop-
Florida Georgia Line is pretty good.
No, because
don't
there's no like real substance to it. And
I
when
like
you
the
listen
fat
to
guy.
stuff-
Who's the fat guy who's like really famous right now? Luke something. Luke
Oh.
Combs.
Oh,
Is it Luke
that's
Combs?
definitely a name of somebody.
Yeah, is he the fat guy?
That's the dude that like I feel like he.
Paul Cawthon is.
You're
doing
talking about
some
the guy
pop
that
stuff.
opens for.
I like him.
But like
Tom
some of
Segura does shows with that guy.
Yeah,
right?
Luke Combs, a big
Yeah.
fat guy. Yeah, I
Luke
like him.
Combs.
And,
no, he doesn't. He's doing it on purpose.
I don't.
Like-
What does
care.
that mean?
No, like if you listen to the album, some of them are way more like listenable. But then the country is fuck song. It's like I'm gonna get a bunch of fucking views, hit this pop country market really quick.
Is it like Beverly Hills when Weezer did that?
I mean,
Yes, I would say it's in a similar motivation.
I was on the road with Sam when we all first listened to that, and we were all like, "This is Kid Rock. Like, what the fuck is he doing?" We all hated it
My
at first.
Gospel was a sick album.
But like then we were like, but he's smart for doing this. Like in terms of like hitting a market, he fucking nailed it. It's got like so many streams. It's #1 song right
He's
now.
got songs about
like
like cocaine,
Yeah.
country dancing will do.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
But then you
happened?
listen to the other albums and it's nothing
It's
like
really
that.
good.
And nobody listened to him.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I went
we
to see him
did.
live
We
at the
went.
Moroccan
We
in
did.
L.A.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do a podcast with him, but the pandemic canceled his tour. He was going to come into the studio and do Fat Jocks.
That'd be sick.
I know. Yeah, yeah.
Let the man make his money, man.
I'm not trying to get in the way of his money. He's
You're
just
trashing-
a cornball.
you're
But you gotta
trashing
do
him.
if you're gonna do
I
that.
don't like this. See, this is false positivity.
Yes.
This is LA positivity, where it's like, let the guy be a whore. Come on.
I do feel that
Let
way.
that guy
I
make the
say.
money. That's not positive.
It's
No,
not.
It's
you gotta
positive
let him
to
make his
encourage
money.
somebody to be their best.
Hey, could you
Yeah.
write that song though?
No, but
Cocaine
you let him make
Country
his
Dancing?
money.
Yes.
No. The
He's
the country
gotta
as
be.
fuck.
He's gotta stand up against that type of shit though, and be open
Because
about.
he's punk rock.
But be open
No,
about
because
doing
he's
it.
talented.
But that's what country is really.
Yeah.
Country is a lot of like.
Outlaw country and shit like that.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
a lot of like punk rock
No,
origins.
encouraging somebody to be a fucking whore is not
I
being
don't
positive.
think he's being a whore. I think it was like his comedy album essentially.
This is good podcasting, by the way.
I don't think it's. I mean, I
People-
don't know,
people
but
love
I'm just
art.
gonna insert myself.
I
You
think
gotta-
it's.
you
I
have
think
to
it's
be
a
open
comedy
about that
album. I
shit.
think it was like a Wheeler Walker thing.
He's
He
very
was-
funny on Instagram.
That's what I'm saying. I think he was like, I've done all these serious albums. I've done all these I'm not saying necessarily whoring out, but I think that this was like tongue in cheek comedy album, and the next one will be like back to his new shit. But now he has all these new listeners from this silly album.
But that aren't gonna like real music. They'll
Maybe
only
they
like
won't. Maybe
the-
they will though. They'll be like, oh, this guy's for real, and stick with some of them.
And that's why I don't like him
Or
anymore.
they'll go listen to his old stuff and be like, oh shit, I don't like any of this. Like, who knows? I don't know. But I don't think it was whoring out in that case. But
Yeah,
don't
it
know,
blew
man.
my mind. I mean, the other issue could be that he got sober for a minute there.
I mean, if you watch the music video, it's meant to be funny.
yeah.
So I don't know. But also, I don't like the cocaine country dancing. I don't like that song. But I think country as fuck is catchy as fuck.
It is Kid Rock, for sure.
It is Kid Rock.
And I would also argue that some Kid Rock is catchy. And catchy, you know what else is catchy? Is like syphilis.
Yeah. Terrible
AIDS.
stuff. Like something being catchy is never like a positive.
I mean, that's what
It can
aspect
be.
of a song.
That's what pop is, though. It's,
Right, but that's the whole point. Is that catchy is the point, and nothing else behind that fucking matters.
sorry, I burped.
It's like, that was like a frequency that like I feel like some people won't even hear.
It's
It
like
was
a,
so
it was like
low.
a dog whistle to me.
Yeah.
Brown noise.
Yeah.
Just shit their pants.
Yeah, somebody's driving down a fucking.
Oh, fuck.
Like, what was that?
That was if you could repeat that, we could start a metal band,
I'm
and that
so
would be
hot.
fucking.
You're already on.
I'm wearing no clothes.
It's not even. It hasn't even heated up
Basically
yet.
naked. I gotta put my dip in.
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
I think conflict
Make it
stresses
seem
you out a little bit.
Uh-huh.
It really does. Even fake friendly conflict stressed you out.
Yep.
Is that a crush?
It's a Crush nicotine pouch. Because I'm quitting the zippy doos.
How is this better than hitting a zippy do?
It doesn't go in the lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it goes directly into your bloodstream.
Hell
but
yeah.
nicotine's not that bad for you. It's not.
There's
It's all.
no way. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying about the vape pens.
You
is
can't get popcorn lung from the pads.
I don't think you can get popcorn lung from inhaling vegetable glycerin
Yeah, you
vapor.
That's that's the people that were getting it.
I don't think they are. I think
It was
they've been
fucking
doing,
up my.
I think it's the heating coils,
respit- like, just
in those
breathing.
like crazy ones that were fucking people up.
Well, either way, I
Because you're
noticed
basically
that
like inhaling fragments of like
Metal.
iron-
and
yeah,
shit.
whatever the copper.
I could
ring
tell that
is,
like my
yeah.
breathing was getting worse and my heart rate would be jacked when I'd go to sleep. So I was like, no more of that.
Just smoke weed and quit being a pussy.
I would I like weed, but hey bro, I like weed, but it's too much for me right now. Like I just get way fucking high and I don't want to do shit.
Well, you should get
like I would not be as productive as you are. You go do shit, I like when I was smoking weed, I'd be like, I don't want to go to a mic. I
No,
don't
but
wanna
don't
go
be
do
smoking
anything.
like the 30% THC shit. Like you should get the CBD flower that is basically like 20% CBD, and then it only has like 8%
There's just
THC
more
in it.
things that I am pouring money into that I don't necessarily need. You know, if I
The guy
was
can't even afford sleeves.
He's got a sleeve for his beer, but not for his arms.
Lone Star, baby, for the Coors Light.
I have an Andrew WK fucking koozie, and it's one of my prized possessions.
I just bought a Buc-ee's koozie while I was in Texas.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's did you get a chopped barbecue sandwich at the Buc-ee's?
Turkey.
Turkey.
I quit the meat.
Oh yeah, you don't eat red meat.
Yeah.
Well, good for you then.
Just
I'm
birds
sorry,
and fish for
Good
me.
for you.
I take it back.
Only the
Well,
skies
good
and the
for you.
waters.
Turkey's so lean. Like
I don't like turkey. It's like my least favorite
I
meat.
love turkey.
barbecue turkey. I can do, but like Thanksgiving turkey, I'll get a cut of it, but like it's not.
I
something
don't.
for me.
We like even my family just stopped making turkeys because nobody would fucking eat it.
We do barbecue. We do like Texas barbecue a lot of the time now.
That's
It's
I mean,
the
that's
best,
sick.
and we don't make it. We go pick it up from the best place, Corkscrew Barbecue in Spring, Texas. So good.
All right.
Do they do a turkey?
I think they actually do. They're one of
Yeah.
those places that they sell till they sell out. So they're just like you're in line, you're waiting for like an hour and a half.
And then they're
All
like-
these people, and they're just with the truck,
Crossing
just
stuff
crossing
off,
stuff
yeah.
off. One year, me and my mom waited the whole line, and all they had were sides and a couple links of sausage. When we got up there, we're like,
Damn, dude.
it sucked,
That's a sad story.
Yeah,
dude. But
That's
the sides are good there. The sides are
dude. The
pretty
sides were so good, right?
Yeah, I mean, Texas barbecue is all about the brisket. So if you miss
That's
that,
my favorite too. Have you had any
It's the
like
best.
good barbecue in LA?
yeah, there's a few good places.
What's your because
Bloodsoes is
I was gonna
just
say
solid.
Bloodsoes is my go-to. I work like a block away.
Maple
from
Block is pretty good.
there. Never heard of Maple
Moo-
Block.
What about Gus's? Is that good?
Isn't that fried chicken?
There's Gus's hot chicken, but there's also Gus's barbecue in
Haven't
South
had it.
Pass.
Haven't had it.
I never
And
been
it,
there
like,
either.
there's always a line.
But Moose,
Gus's.
I follow them on Instagram. It has to be good. It looks amazing, but I haven't had it yet. Their pictures just look
Moose?
insane. It's Moose
Have you-
barbecue, craft barbecue.
Have you been to Baby Blues?
Yeah, it's not Texas style.
No, it's not.
Is that
It's
what you're
more-
looking for?
It's more Southern style.
If I'm gonna
like,
eat what I
South
think
Carolina
barbecue
style.
is, yeah.
Is Texas style?
But I like all the other
saucy.
styles.
Is that a saucy
No,
barbecue?
it's just all brisket. It's
Yeah.
It's no sauce.
low and
No
slow.
sauce.
No,
It's salt and pepper rub.
Oh,
and
on-
then you dip it in sauce.
yeah, you
But
get some
there's
sauce
no
on it.
there's no coating.
Right.
But
right.
I
Is
love-
that Kansas City that does that?
I love KC. I love Memphis barbecue. I love basically any barbecue I like. But when I think of barbecue, I want Texas.
See, I'm all about the California tri-tip. Fucking love it.
That
I'm
is
sure I'd
really
love it
nice.
too.
So good.
I mean, I grew up with like just pulled pork in South Carolina and Florida.
I love
shit,
pulled
which
pork.
is the shit. But I prefer. I mean, Texas style brisket is my favorite.
South Carolina has a barbecue sauce, right? Like that's
they
like the
they do more
vinegar.
Of a, yeah.
I
a vi-
love a vinegar base.
a vinegar style. Yeah, which is not for me.
So Salt Lick in
Yeah,
Texas.
like Carolina Gold, shit like that.
The mustard based sauce
Yeah.
is another one. Yeah.
Both of those.
See,
are,
Georgia
I love
doesn't
that.
have that. I'm just mad that I'm from a state that doesn't have
I
its
actually,
own.
I like ketchup based.
We're the home of chicken and waffles.
I like red barbecue sauces
Yeah.
personally,
Yeah.
but
There's a place called Salt Lick, and there's two of them, and now there's one in the airport. But the original one is out in the hill country in Texas. You walk in, and there's a huge open pit where they're cooking everything. It's awesome, and it's Texas style barbecue, but their sauce is a mustard base, and it's so good. It's like bringing two.
I
worlds
just saw it in
together.
the Austin airport when I was flying back.
Yeah.
Salt Lake. How can they do? I mean, they can't.
It's not.
Yeah. Are they cooking out back?
If you're desperate,
no,
if you
they're
really
prepping overnight.
if
probably.
you really want to piss everybody off on the plane, grab it.
yeah,
Bring it
no
on.
shit. Jesus.
I'm sure it's decent. I've never had it at the airport, but it's more of like a billboard for them in the Austin airport, I feel like.
Do they have a location in
mean-
Austin too?
No, yeah, it's just like right outside Austin.
Yeah.
It's about a 20-minute drive into the hill country. It's fucking great. And it's like a huge location, all like screen. There's no like walls. It's just like screen doors everywhere.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I think you can bring your own beer. Like you can bring a cooler of beer there. It's fucking awesome. And it's a $50 all you can eat.
the
Oh, wow.
South just has fucking sick places to eat like that.
Dude, I
Like,
feel like I gained 50 pounds in Austin.
no shit. Yeah, there's fucking. Have you ever done a pig picking where they cook a whole pig and then you actually eat off of the pig?
I didn't eat off the pig, but there's this sausage place in Austin that every Sunday they do a full pig roast, and
Nice.
I went there once, and they'll just bring it to you. You don't.
Oh, okay.
It's not. I've never done it party style with like a group of friends or anything.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
That's awesome.
That's the best barbecue I've ever, like pulled pork I've ever had.
Yeah.
Because they cook the whole pig, and so the skin is still on there, so you can like get some of the meat and put it on a bun, and then you break off a piece of the skin and just.
Should
throw
we
it on
have
the
told
sandwich.
vegans to not listen?
I don't
to
give a
the
fuck. I mean, it's just it is what it is.
They cube the skin, right? They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I've had that before, but I had that in San Francisco at the Kink.com building. Yeah.
Why were you at the kink.com?
I used to
building?
bartend there.
He was chaining people up.
Hell yeah.
No, there were a lot of women tied from the ceiling that night, but I was a bartender. But
It's
there
like
was
Cirque du Soleil, BDSM.
Yeah,
They have
100%.
a bar at kink.com?
Yeah, for private event, they have it.
Oh, for private events.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
got it.
No, you can't just go drink there. But yeah, no, they would fly in this Japanese guy who was like the best at tying women up from the roof or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, it's
Hell
like
yeah.
it's like a art form of
Yeah.
knot tying and shit.
Yeah. And then so I bartended a couple of private events for that guy, and whenever he was there was always a whole roasted pig, and the skin was all like
There's a
cubed
name
up.
for that. I forget what that's called.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
delicious.
yeah. But dude, that shit is so fucking good.
It's hilarious how quick you get used to any job and everything becomes annoying. Where I bumped my head on this woman who was like hanging from the
Get
ceiling.
the fuck
Yeah,
away from
well, I was trying to bust tables and shit. And I'm like, can you fucking hang these bitches higher?
My girlfriend has a really cute like kitten, and I lost my phone this morning, and I was running late, and I'm like using Find My, and he's being so cute, like putting his head up against me, like thinking that I was there to give him attention. I was like, get the fuck away from me, and I threw the cat across. No, I didn't. I was just like, get away from me. I'm pissed off right now. But he's so cute.
Listen, we're not vegan.
And his name's Pickle.
We're not vegan, but we don't condone animal violence.
No, I wouldn't ever hurt him. I have smacked my fat cat on the butt before when he wouldn't shut up. But
Yeah.
only like that hard.
Yeah.
I would
Did you shut up?
No. Not. He was like, "Meow."
I feel like a cat's not gonna be like, oh, he's hitting me because I'm making noises. That's a big connection for a cat to make.
Yeah, they're not thinking that.
He's like a dog. Like you can pat him on the butt. Like I do that when he's happy. Like he's just a big old boy. 30-pounder, dude.
Oh man.
Dude, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Whenever we went to
He's
the
gonna-
vet to
that's
like
good eating.
get his to check his like blood and everything to make sure he didn't have diabetes or anything, she was like, well, his blood work is great. He's very healthy, but he's a 9 out of 9 on the obese scale. And so now I'm like, oh, that's my 9 out of 9, boy. You're a 9 out of 9.
Jesus.
We were trying to make him lose weight. He doesn't lose weight. He's on weight loss stuff. I try to play with him. He doesn't want to play.
Yeah, he's just a big boy.
Because your
He's a
cats
big
used to
boy.
go out, right? They used to go outside.
They used to date.
In
Yeah.
yeah.
They used to go out. Huh?
Whenever I would bring them home to my mom's place, she has like a nice backyard. They'd be able to kind of roam around there. But
I don't
and
know
then-
if they were like killing birds and mice and shit.
my little one would, but he wouldn't. He's not fast enough.
Damn.
So you got Pickle and who?
Well, we got 6 between me and my
Jesus
girlfriend.
Christ,
so
I forgot
fucking
you're a
crazy.
fucking freak.
Well, now we got the new place, so they'll have more room. So I had 2 and she had 4. So she has 2 kittens, Pickle and Boba, and then she has Honeycomb and Pistachio, and he has a mustache.
She hungry?
And then I have Neptune and Shiggy. So that's 6.
Shiggy?
Well, she was originally Reptar, and then she became Shiggy because it didn't fit her. And then he was originally Neptune, but he's Bubba, or Big Boy.
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
Did you grow up with Bubbas?
No.
No Bubbas?
Bubba.
Like people named Bubba?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I did. I knew another Bo named Bo Butts.
Sure. Bo Butts.
Bo Butts.
I knew a bunch of like Bubba was a super common like pet name that you would get as a kid.
Yeah,
growing
of
up,
course.
And then it would just become your name.
There
Yeah.
were people with the nickname Bubba for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know how many people have,
I don't
have
even
it
know,
on
like,
their birth
Their
certificate.
Christian name is
That's what
fucking
I meant.
Bubba.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
what I thought you meant.
Bubba
No.
Smith.
Alrighty.
Bubba Hotep.
You got some trivia for us?
I don't. No trivia today.
No trivia? I
No
got some
trivia.
news stories.
How long is my dick?
10
years.
About 2 hours.
Woo!
I don't want to guess your dick size.
I don't even know, to be honest with you.
You don't? You never measured your dick?
I mean, I havenred measured it since like.
Ryan, you ever measure your cock piece?
Not length, just width.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around?
Yep. 17 inches.
That's crazy.
That ain't true.
Just have like a dip can around her.
It looks like a thermos, dude.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
I want to see it. That guy that pumps stuff into his dick. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, that shit was.
He's got like this fucking weird mass.
Can you get it up?
No,
It's just a big, heavy cock.
it's not Botox. It's like gelatin.
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
actual like what's
Rubber
it's the same,
cement.
It's the same shit that one dude
Silicone?
put into
Yeah,
his arm,
it's silicone. Yeah, it's silicone.
He siliconed his cock?
Yeah.
Can he piss out of it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It was like
probably
on Tosh a long time ago, and they obviously blur it. It's like when they show the audience response, and then I Googled it, and it is gnarly.
Yeah, it's
Silicone
rough.
penis.
I mean, I saw it like in the early days of doing it, but I think he got crazy. He got
Crazier?
Yeah.
Because it was gnarly when I saw it.
I'm not pulling this up because it's going to...
Yeah, you can't put it up
Yeah,
there.
no.
It'll. We'd
Just
have
send it to
edit
my
out.
personal account, please.
Man with silicone-filled penis is what I'm getting.
Can you put it on the screen, but not put it on the feed?
I can, but I'm actually not even finding it.
Oh, no worries.
Does he look like a bodybuilder?
No, but he's an older dude. He's not in bad shape. If I remember correctly.
I think you're finding the dude who put silicone into his arms.
No, this guy definitely has a huge... Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. But we can actually put this up. It's not... He's wearing a bottom. It's going to take a second. But yeah, this guy kind of looks a little bit like Bo.
Oh yeah, we are both jacked.
Let's see if I can get him.
Oh my god, and he's just got like a fucking knapsack in his crotch.
Man dies after injecting
Yeah, he died, I think.
silicone into his balls.
Yeah, I think he died.
It always takes a
trying to
second
make
for
his
this.
balls smooth.
Let's see this. Let's
Smooth
see
as
this hog.
eggs.
Yeah, smooth as eggs.
See, look at those balls.
Good god.
Wait, will you put it on the main screen?
No, that I can't do that.
Oh, you can't.
Well, that's not even that bad. I saw a video.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
other
I
day.
can actually. Never mind.
Yeah,
This-
it's appropriate
yeah,
enough.
there's no problem with that.
Holy cow!
I mean, I saw a video the other day
What
of this
the
dude
fuck?
that his balls grew so big that he couldn't wear pants, and that he now wears
Are you talking about the guy with the whole?
with the hoodie upside down.
Yeah. No, but that's sad. That's not. That wasn't his creation.
This isn't sad.
No, because he did it to himself.
Yeah,
This is like body dysmorphia shit.
he's cool looking though.
He is cool. You know what's
I
funny?
don't know if that's cool.
You know what's funny is it looks like he's still
Why
like
is it like the
he's sucking
smallest
in
quality?
so hard.
I don't know. I'll try to find a better.
He's doing like the girl sending a bikini picture for the first time where he's like sucking in
Yeah, oh, big
and
time.
covering his stomach a little bit.
That's
like he's so
crazy.
insecure.
That
no,
is
he's
crazy.
obviously you don't. I mean, something's fucked up with you if you want giant nuts.
Well, was that the guy that died though?
How silicone is killing gay men.
What?
Oh, like butt implants and stuff or something.
Oh fuck.
I guess.
Calf implants.
Yeah, that's what y'all have been doing.
Yep.
I know y'all secret.
Oh, get out of here, dude. This is 100% natural.
He's got natties.
Yeah. Oh, all these.
Oh, did I tell you about? Get him out of here.
Look at that cut.
Get that out of here. Get that mess out of here. I don't want that crap on our screen.
Sometimes you say the most southern things I've ever heard. Get that mess out of here.
I don't have a southern accent, so it just sounds weird, probably.
Yeah, but it's no. You have a hint.
But that's
Okay.
what I do because I'll say it's hard to say like southern quips without a southern accent.
Yeah.
So if you say like
Yeah.
get that mess out of here, there's no saying it in like a New York accent.
Oh, dude,
like,
yeah, I
Get
always
that fucking mess out of here.
I don't even
Ready.
think about it, and I'll always like do a fake southern accent when I say stuff like, "What the hell?"
I kind of do that.
Man with 10-pound penis says life feels great. And says
Life feels great.
silicone boost has left him ready to play.
Too. Whoa.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you.
I want to know the
How?
extent of. Did you say he'll show us his cock?
Does he mean like literally just play, like not sex? Like he just likes
Yeah.
playing, like
Yeah, hit the
wrestling
playground,
around,
you know, monkey bars.
Fetch.
capture the flag.
Oh shit.
You see that? Cock?
What
Well,
the
he's
fuck?
really in a. He's part of a.
But
Community.
like, why not just wear that cod piece instead of actually?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. And also, it looks more than 10 pounds.
Dude, that looks like a fucking effort.
Oof.
Imagine waking up with that thing.
Says he
being
feels
like,
great.
oh, this sucks.
There's no way. People in cults say they feel great all the time until they get out and they're like, I did not feel great.
Also, like,
Apparently
how
this
do
guy's muscles are all silicone.
those actually look pretty real?
Yeah.
Like, that looks like a... I'm convinced. Like,
Yeah.
he did his respectfully.
There was like a glamour shot of him by a window that, yeah, that one right there.
Where? Right here?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This fellow looks...
That looks like he zoomed in on our podcast.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of great shots. I mean, he's a cool looking dude.
You keep saying that.
Secretly, this is what I want to look like.
He looks like he could have
He
been
looks awesome.
maybe Dean Del Rey in another life.
Oh, man, I hate that this picture is blurry.
I know. I want to see that.
I need a 4K
Good
version.
quality.
So these are
So
all...
this is
he's
a
got
whole
a whole
scene.
group.
Yeah, these are all silicone guys. Man dies after injecting silicone to his balls for sex cult game.
Oh, I think
Whoa.
I've read about these guys.
Sex cult
Let's see
game.
what they have to say.
I believe with all my heart,
Oh, that's
We're not going to get booted for that, would we?
you
I don't think we'll
It's
get
not coming
booted.
through.
and solely
No.
We're
yeah,
hearing
you
it on the laptop.
Oh, okay.
for my son's death.
Death.
can't-
Death.
I wish
My
you
son's
Oh, they're
deep.
Australian.
I've heard of the abuse at your hand.
Wait.
Dude, they talked about this on, I think, last podcast. This whole cult. It's not
Weird.
really a cult. It's not a full-on cult, but, like, one guy was in charge for sure. And, like, but it was more, like, people really wanted to be a part of it. It was more of, like, a Dom sub type thing.
Weird.
It wasn't,
Gotcha.
you know, it wasn't fully, like, give me all your money. I'm
So it
gonna
says
change
that-
your
That's what it
name.
always starts out as. Like every cult starts out as just be a part of the community.
But it
blah, blah,
doesn't
blah.
start out
Then-
sexual. They end sexual. This started sexual. You know? Like a lot of cults, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, also I have to fuck your wife.
Yeah.
You know?
I've assumed the burden of sex for
I've been
everybody.
watching. I've been watching the. Have you seen Keep Sweet on Netflix?
Yeah, I just watched it.
I haven't watched the last episode yet, but that shit is.
I'll tell you what. Turns out he's a pretty bad guy.
Yeah, oh, really
Spoiler alert.
Bit of a jerk.
crazy. Yeah, that shit
It's
is
about the
like-
fundamentalist Mormons, the FDLS.
Yeah,
Or the
Fundamentalists
LDS.
of
No,
Jesus Christ of Latter-
FLDS.
What is F?
Fundamentalists.
Oh,
LDS.
Fundamentalist.
So
Latter-day
that's what
Saints.
Under the Banner of God is about. So those came out.
What's
I don't
that?
know if unintentionally. It's a Andrew Garfield written series based on a true crime book, fictional true crime book that did really well, and they made it into a show. It's on Hulu.
Series.
Very good, but it's creeps a little bit. Yeah, it's a series, but like it is. Once you get into it, it's really good. It's like fundamentalists, Mormons, and he's Mormon. He's the main detective solving this murder of this woman and her child that's part of the LDS, and it's I like it, but there's been a couple episodes where I was like, get a fucking move on, you know.
Well, that's Keep Sweet does that to you too. There's
Yeah,
certain-
a little bit.
All
It's
of
really.
them do, dude.
I know Netflix is the worst at that. I feel like
Dude.
out of anybody.
Well,
but
this is Hulu, but yeah,
But it's just like make a 2-episode thing instead of 5 like
it is funny
there's
when
no
you
point.
get exhausted with like Keep Sweet. We're like, I get it. He's fucking kids. Can we
Yeah.
move on?
Yeah, I want to get to the crazier part. It's like because
Yeah.
it's like you get into it and then it's like, but that's when we found
Yeah,
out
yeah.
what was really going on.
Well-
And then it's like the next episode, and then you have like 40 minutes until they tell you.
How about that? There's a hilarious journalist that looks like Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yes.
In that movie, and he clearly has hair plugs.
Yeah.
And he has like, and it's just weird to me. Rock and roll journalists never made sense to me because it's like you're never meant to be seen or even heard. You're supposed to be
he is-
read.
He's like always
Yeah.
dressed like he's on the way to a Judas
That is
Priest
weird.
concert.
Yeah. He's
and
got a
like-
blowout in his hair, like
Exactly.
fake
a
tan.
little bit of silicone.
Yeah. Oh, for
A little bit of
sure.
silicone for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he's the one that's always like he's always got like he does feel like punk rock.
Yeah.
A punk rock journalist like
Yeah. Just fucking right.
PRJ.
exactly.
The greatest
yeah.
thing about being a writer is that you don't have to wear pants ever once in your life.
Yeah,
if
I
you
want
don't
my
want to.
journalists ugly as fuck.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, I want you to not be able
they're
to
really
walk.
digging. They're doing the hard work. They're doing the leg work, as they say.
Yeah, you don't want to be a sexy. Well, he's not. He is ugly as fuck. I will
He
say
was
that.
hot when he was young, though.
He was,
dude.
and
was
that's
like,
the problem.
He was a good-looking dude, and then he still has that confidence now
I think-
as an old fucking loser.
Yeah.
I think if you get into journalism, and this is not disparaging Hunter S. Thompson, but if you think you're going to be like that,
Yeah.
you're shooting yourself in the foot from day one, because he even started out as like fucking real straightforward
For sure.
good writer.
Yeah.
Like, you're jumping the gun to be
He was
crazy.
a sports journalist.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah,
he was falling apart while he was covering the
Hell's Angels?
or that was when he was serious, but like when he was supposed to follow the Democratic convention and all that stuff, and he just laid in the pool or whatever, like, he was falling apart, which made for he was such a good writer that he was able to turn that into a good story.
That's what I was gonna say.
And it's like, you can't start out with like, I'm a rock and roll journalist. Like, shut the fuck up.
He had to build a foundation to
Yeah.
be able to be a good enough writer to
Yeah.
cover the like complex ideas that were going on in his head. Like, without that first part of his career, he wouldn't have been able to be
It's
as
like a
prolific.
George Carlin kind of thing. Like, he needed that, like...
Yeah, he was an observational comic
Yeah.
at first. Have you ever read Hunter S. Thompson's morning routine?
Yeah.
Have you, Taylor?
Have not,
Listen to this.
Oh, it's not his morning routine. It's the whole day.
Oh, okay.
Oh
yeah.
go for it.
3 p.m. Rise, 3:05. Chivas Regal with the morning papers. That must be a drink.
No, it's whiskey.
Okay,
Canadian whiskey, I think.
Dunhills, 3:45. Cocaine. 3:50. Another glass of Chivas Dunhill. 4:05. First cup of coffee. Dunhill. 4:15. Cocaine. 4:16. Orange juice. Dunhill. 4:30. Cocaine. 4:54. Cocaine. 5:05. Cocaine. 5:11. Coffee. Dunhills. 5:30.
But
more
why
ice.
the coffee?
Just the taste, I think.
Yeah. Decaffeinated.
He has to mix it up with the orange juice and then the coffee.
5:30. More ice in the Chivas. 5:45. Cocaine, etc., etc.
I know snow cones are in here somewhere and fettuccine.
6 o'clock, grass to take the edge off the day. 7:05, Woody Creek Tavern for lunch. Heineken, 2 margaritas, coleslaw, taco salad, a double order of fried onion rings, carrot cake, ice cream, a bean fritter. Dunhills, order another.
You're hungry after all that.
I guess. Holy shit.
Heineken, cocaine. Seriously. Oh, he says that's when serious cocaine starts.
Serious cocaine.
10 o'clock, drop acid. 11 o'clock, chartreuse, cocaine, grass. 11:30, cocaine, etc., etc. Midnight, Hunter S. Thompson is ready to write. 12:05 to 6 a.m., chartreuse,
And he
cocaine,
typed
grass,
like
Chivas,
this.
coffee, Heineken, clove cigarettes, grapefruit, Dunhills, orange juice, gin, continuous pornographic movies. 6, the hot tub champagne, Dove bars, fettuccine Alfredo.
There it
8,
is.
Hallison, 8:20, sleep.
So I always wonder with that.
Fucking Dove bar.
That's a journalist that was hanging out with him. And do you think? And I'm not saying he didn't live a crazy life, because he obviously did. But do you think he was kind of being like, I'm gonna show off a little bit?
I have to think so.
Oh, 100%.
You know.
He's probably doing the coke off a gun.
Yeah.
But like, there are days between there where he's sleeping 2 days straight. You know.
For sure.
Like, there
Has
has
to.
to be.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like.
Because he killed himself.
He didn't
Yeah.
eat
He didn't
until
even
10
die
o'clock.
from that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, you'd think with that diet, he would be big as hell. But he never really got.
Cocaine diet makes you small, right?
If you're eating like
Chris
that.
Farley loved cocaine.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, I guess the famously dead cocaine addicts were not thin.
Yeah. But like, a lot of them were doing speedballs and stuff too. They were just doing excess. They were doing everything.
Yeah.
If you're
If
just
you're gonna
doing-
do cocaine,
if you're just doing coke, then you're
Moderate.
probably going to be pretty thin.
yeah.
And if
I
you're
mean-
smoking crack, you're probably going to be thin, because you're skipping meals. You're just a mess, and you're addicted only to cocaine. You're like, why would I spend money on a sandwich? That'd be crazy.
The
I need
Krakens
coke.
diet.
Dude,
Krakens.
yeah. I mean, Richard Pryor looked terrible before Live on Sunset, like when he burned himself. Like, if you see pictures, obviously before he got MS, when he got MS, he was very thin. But like before that, he was like a shell of a person. He looked really bad, and then he kicked it for the most part and like gained a good amount of healthy weight, and then came out with one of the best specials in existence, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And then got MS.
poor
I
guy.
think it was during Harlem Nights that he started feeling it.
Dude, that's so sad.
Shit's
Yeah.
crazy.
But, I mean, it couldn't have ended any other way.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, he's the guy, if you read about his, like, the way he grew up, it's like, of course he would survive fully being
All of
set on
that.
fire.
Yeah.
They were like, we're not done torturing you. This is going to be 70 years of pure hell for you, but you'll be funny.
I mean, there were probably good times, but like that. Have you seen that interview where he's completely coked out?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
He's shitting on Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
What's the fucking video? There's a video of James Brown fucking super coked out.
Oh,
too.
on CNN?
Yes. Oh my god.
I don't know why I think
That shit.
the Richard Pryor one is sad, but that's funny to me.
Yeah. It's because PCP is funnier than Coke.
Yeah, that shit is.
It's a man's world.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah,
that
he
shit
stands
was
up and the like because it's a what would you call that? Like it's a shot from a desk, so it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
his
Yeah.
stomach up. So when he stands up, it's just his crotch in the camera. You can't. It's
Yeah.
just his crotch
Yeah.
gyrating.
Holy fuck! I love it.
Beautiful moment.
Yeah.
You know, he came into a hotel, high school in Augusta, Georgia, one time. Out of his mind on PCP, pouring sweat, busts into the band room and starts conducting the band, and like to the band,
Hell
and then
yeah.
just leaves. Just, I mean,
That is
how would that
nuts.
not be the greatest day of
That's
high school
fucking
ever?
Awesome.
I used to live in Augusta, where he's from. I actually had to there's golf cart cops in Augusta.
That's kind of dope.
Patrolling downtown, and I was taking.
We have horse cops in
You
Texas.
could just
That's
run away
cool.
from them.
Yeah,
You can
I was
get up
taking
to
a-
18 miles an hour.
I was pretending that to like have butt sex with a James Brown statue, and this cop's like, "Hey," and I just left him. I just ran.
You're like, my bad.
Yeah.
James Brown was 6'2". You've never seen that sketch?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
What is that sketch?
Tom Segura has like not many sketches, but he has some sketches.
It's with Ryan Singer.
Yeah, Ryan Singer, and it's
They get in a fight over the height of James Brown and end up killing each other.
Yeah, Tom Segura is like, he's like, yeah, we don't need to get into explaining.
I
a
can
just
just
sketch.
watch it later.
Yeah, watch it later. It's funny. Okay, I got some news stories for us.
Hit me with some news.
Okay, so I've been packing up my VHS tapes for the move.
Okay.
It's a lot,
Yeah.
and I think I'm at like 5 boxes right now, and I have them all organized by director, alphabetically. Took me fucking forever. It's when I got COVID. Originally they were just on the shelf, and then when I got COVID, I was like, I got to do something. I cataloged them all in my
Who's got the biggest section?
Spielberg.
Yeah.
Spielberg and Kubrick are like, Spielberg's got like 8. I think Kubrick is like 5.
Damn.
Got like 4 Paul Verhoevens. I don't know. I'd have to pull up the spreadsheet, but I think Steven Spielberg has the most. John Landis has a decent amount, and it doesn't matter. But so I have all 3 Back to the Futures, and this is one of the news stories that I saw today.
I love the third Back to the Future. I don't care what anyone says.
I mean, I think it should have been a show, honestly. Just them continually going on adventures, but that became Rick and Morty, essentially. So,
Yeah.
Quantum Leap style.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that would have been a good episode in the... Like, if it came out now, it'd be a Netflix show that just would run forever.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
But sealed Back to the Future VHS tape sells for $75,000 at U.S. auction,
Jesus.
which is fucking crazy. So there was also this rumor going around that if you had Black Diamond Disney tapes sealed, they were worth like $1 million.
What's a Black Diamond Disney tape?
It's an original release. Like I think one Beauty and the Beast Black Diamond sold for like $100,000, and I have that. I have like every Black Diamond Disney movie, and you go on eBay, all of them are listed for a shit ton of money. None of them sell.
Yeah.
So I don't know why that one sold, and I don't know why this one sold, because you can find Back to the Future sealed pretty easily.
Yeah, it's a mega movie. There
Yeah.
must have been a ton of them.
And a ton of them sealed still.
Yeah.
So I don't know why this sold for so much. It wasn't signed. You can't prove it was an original release. Like, you can't prove any of this stuff. Like, maybe there is a date, but like, it makes no sense to me that this sold for that much. My most expensive is I have an original Eraserhead, and that's like $250.
Right.
I feel like
That's reasonable.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
like
yeah.
an expensive tape. This makes no sense to me.
Especially because Eraserhead was probably a limited run.
Super small.
Yeah.
Super small. I think there's like 10,000 tapes.
I know like a sealed.
And it's still only $250 because not many people care that much about Eraserhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
I-
VHS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or VHS, right?
No, I do.
No,
I mean,
I'm kidding.
I have records.
I do too. Not that many though.
Yeah.
But records are coming back way more than CDs ever will.
Well,
people are
CDs
releasing.
selling
There-
too on eBay.
There's
like crazy.
production of vinyl records. There's no production of VHSs anymore.
No,
Like, they're not
that's
making
not true.
They're not putting like the new Top Gun out
No,
on
they're not
VHS.
doing that. But
But they are putting the new Beyonce album on vinyl.
yeah,
Like
but like
every new album is coming out on vinyl
I have
as well.
a Stanhope special on VHS that he sold through his
That's pretty cool.
website, and like there's like some Mandy came out on VHS. I don't know if y'all saw. Mandy.
Yeah.
So like little, very small.
Seems
niche,
like everything Nick Cage would do would come out of
very
VHS.
niche things. They'll still come out with them. But no, you're totally right. Like when I was selling merch for Sam on tour, vinyl sold out the most. Like people want to buy his, then they want him to sign it because it's like a poster. Also, you're kind of getting a poster. You're getting the music. I bet tons of those people bought it and do not own a record player. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's a cool thing to have.
But that's like the only time I feel like in a modern age that vinyl records are the only time where you like sit down to listen to music, or it's not a background thing to some other activity.
No, I totally. Well, I think
You do have to flip it, so it makes
Yeah.
you a little more
Yeah,
present, you know? Like
sure.
But
Yeah.
you go to Best Buy or you go to Walmart, there is a vinyl section now.
Yeah.
Which is fucking weird to me. Like you can
Dude,
buy,
I
you can
mean-
buy all the new albums and they'll have old ones too. They'll have
Yeah.
like
Urban
Zeppelin
Outfitters
shit.
has been selling
Oh,
vinyl
yeah.
records for forever.
for a long time.
It was
Sure.
crazy because like I played in punk bands, we never stopped putting out vinyl. Like
Yeah.
vinyl never stopped. But then
Yeah,
all
the
of-
small presses that like punk labels and everything,
Yeah.
and they'll do like the small presses. That I think that's really cool.
But yeah, so we would exclusively do vinyl. But then they reissued all the Beatles albums on vinyl, and it fucked everybody over because they were producing a Beatles amount of vinyl, and vinyl operations had only been used to 1,000 prints, 5,000 prints
Yeah.
for
Bands.
punk bands and shit.
Yeah.
And so, like, it delayed everybody's records like 6-7 months. Like, so all of us were going on tour without our records because they backed up. Every plant was pressing Beatles records. But yeah, so because once vinyl came back, the thing is, it wasn't back. It's never been back enough to justify a huge fucking vinyl plant.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so it's just
It
like,
probably is now. Like I bet Best Buy.
I would
shit.
say that there are like some pretty big presses now. I mean, they're putting out like some huge runs of albums now. I mean,
yeah, I
like
mean, they
said,
did all
like
Metallica
Beyonce,
shit
yeah.
again.
I mean, but even like new albums, they're putting out like pretty sizable runs of like shit like Taylor Swift and shit like that.
Right.
It's
But
crazy.
I would imagine, though, honestly, like the Taylor Swift and Beyonce stuff is worth picking up because I bet they really are only producing about 10,000 of them.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know because they're like they're in the big box stores, which those will probably be done soon too.
Well, because I feel like they're not producing CDs the way that they were, and
No.
so they're only physical.
Is going to
Way
be
is
vinyl.
vinyl, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder if you can find out how many they're printing. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, everybody's, I don't even know what the music industry is just live shows now, really.
For the most part, yeah. I
That's
mean,
how you make money. Yeah.
the fact that TikTok is like driving the music industry is
Yeah.
fucking insane.
Well, also like Spotify pays artists the least per listens. Like
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
0.1.
I've
something
never
per-
even seen a nickel.
Yeah,
And
then
I got quite a few
but
streams.
then Apple does like double that, and then like different ones pay more, but Spotify is the most popular, and they pay their artists the least. I learned.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why,
unless you're Joe Rogan, then you get $100 million.
I think everybody, that was probably, like, that's why it was so easy for, like, a lot of people to leave after Joe Rogan, like, said something about Ivermectin. I mean, I think it's like, give me one reason to leave here.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
Like, you don't pay me shit, so the first annoyance I have with you guys, I'm leaving.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know
I mean,
why
they're like
more.
fine.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Why doesn't like Taylor Swift or other musical artists like do exclusive deals with one of these streaming services? It just seems like Joe Rogan's like literally the only.
Well, the podcasting world, there's a ton of, there's more than that getting paid by Spotify for Joe Rogan, than Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Call Her Daddy, Michelle Obama, Hillary Clinton, they all have exclusive.
Full
Last
exclusive
podcast
deals.
on the left had an exclusive deal for 2 years, and then they
Luminary does that a lot with people.
left. Yeah, but
Dave
like,
Chappelle has a pod on Luminary, I
yeah,
think.
but like who? uses Luminary? I'd love to listen to Dave Chappelle's stuff.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that is. I've never even heard of fucking Luminary.
I
I
thought
think guys
he
who fucked
created
us
it.
on Luminary. Yeah,
I honestly did because I never heard of it until him and Talib Kweli, right?
yeah. I think so.
Or maybe he was just on it for a couple times, but or maybe it's him and Yasin Bey.
Dave Chappelle did invest in podcast startup Luminary. So he
Okay,
is, yeah.
so I was kind of on the right track.
yeah.
All right, I got another silly story. This comes out of the great state of Texas, my home state, and I've been to this town before.
Which is where everyone in the FDL went, by the way.
Texas?
They
Yeah,
relocated to Texas.
Yes, El Dorado.
El Dorado.
Oh yeah, El Dorado.
As they say it.
Yeah.
Like
El
every time
Dorado.
they say it, I'm like, is that how you say it?
Is it not El Dorado? El Dorado.
Well,
It's
we
like
do
just a
call
bunch of white people like
Yeah.
Obviously, you'd pronounce it Laredo, but it's Laredo.
Yeah.
But this is pretty funny. This is in Tyler, Texas, which is where I went to.
Is there a college there?
There might be, but it's a lot of ranch land out there. And my dad's friend owns a ranch out there and manages a ranch out there. And John O'Quinn, he has had a larger car collection than Jay Leno. He had the largest car collection in North America.
Whoa.
And had this awesome ranch, and we got to stay there because my dad's friend managed his ranch, and then he died and left his money to nobody. So his estate just got split up amongst people, and he's buried on that ranch.
Just absolute chaos.
Yeah, actually, no.
Man.
I think the tennis. What's the main tennis ball company?
Penn?
I can't remember.
Wilson?
But I think Wilson. Somebody from Wilson bought like 90% of the ranch or something like that. Doesn't matter. But it's in Tyler, Texas, and whatever. So woman charged with felony after spitting on corpse in casket at funeral home.
What do you do?
That's just some Tyler, Texas shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think they're charging her with desecration of a corpse, which is basically what people get charged with whenever
when they fuck a corpse.
that, or when you murder somebody and like chop up the body and
After
after the
you kill
fact,
them.
so that you
Okay.
get charged with murder and desecration of a corpse, and she's getting charged with that for spitting on. So she had something against this family. She marches into the fucking funeral home uninvited, spits on his fucking face, and leaves.
That shouldn't be a felony.
I mean, one
I
of the
think
most gangster things I've ever.
Yeah, that's
heard
a
in my life.
misdemeanor.
It's gnarly. It is gnarly, but like she's getting hit with the felony as of now. I think I agree with y'all because it is a gnarly thing to do and it's really upsetting to the family. But
She might not. She might even get off because that may not even be legally under desecration
I
of a
think
corpse.
like a year.
They may not get anything
I think a
because
year in prison.
you may not be able to
'cause
prove that is
They hit her with
desecration of
too
a corpse.
much of a charge.
I think so.
the kind of guy, I'm assuming it's a dude. That's only a guy.
It's
could
a
work up
dude.
that kind of.
It's gotta be a dude.
But the kind
I
of
don't
guy.
know.
I think she
pictured
hated
a
the
woman for
family.
some reason.
Did you?
It could be.
No, the corpse.
Oh, the corpse is definitely.
They don't
dude.
say the sex of the corpse.
But my
Or
thing
who it
is,
was.
if you're the kind of dude who can drum up that kind of energy in another person, I'm sure there was about 15 people in that funeral who were laughing their asses
Yeah.
off.
Maybe.
It doesn't sound like
Be like, well,
you
that
don't only
Barry
have-
did. Barry affected people a certain
Do
way.
you mind pulling up this story just so we can put her picture up
Sure.
there? It is pretty insane. Woman charged with felony after spitting on corpse in casket. It'll come up. It's a WLBT 3 news. Her picture is pretty funny. She is just a
Jesus, dude.
Texas woman. You can it's just so there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Look how fluffed her hair is.
Well, that's not how. She's pissed that her hair looks bad to her in that picture. It would be 10 feet taller.
Oh, yeah,
It'd
100%.
be at
they put a
least-
helmet on me.
Yeah.
She's been in. She's already in the gear. She's already in the fit. So her hair's been fucked up. She doesn't have her makeup on. She doesn't have her face on, as you say in Texas.
A witness on the scene, this is revealing, said that she had animosity toward the family of the person in the casket.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
No, I just think it's hilarious that somebody said that. It's like, no shit.
Yeah.
She
think she
spit
loved
in the
them?
dead guy's face.
No, she was just wilding.
Yeah. She's
Is
from
that a funeral home? I'm gonna
That
go
was just
spit.
that was his kink, and so she wanted to do it for him one last time. Just
We-
spit in his
yeah,
face.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
She should use that in her defense. But that is a Texas woman.
Abusive corpse.
I
saw
listen.
them.
I have said this
You
many
seen them live?
times. I'll say it again. Texas deserves every single bit of hate that Florida gets.
I think they do.
No, they do not. They 100% do
think-
not. And Texas, in my opinion, might be worse.
Yeah,
Texas
there's
is
no
crazy.
beaches. There's no good beaches.
That's
the
what I'm
ego
saying.
of Texas bothers me.
It's
Well,
wild.
the ego.
Yeah.
I
Because
feel
Florida is like dumb, stupid, and
stupid dumb.
and Texas is like trying to be the best stupid. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
When you
Like,
meet people from Florida, they're like, I know, we're crazy.
Yeah.
When you meet people from Texas, they're like, fuck you, man. We're the best.
We
But
ain't
like, do you think
crazy.
I present that?
no.
I think I'm self-aware that Texas sucks in many ways, but Texas is also pretty fucking awesome.
California also deserves all
but
the
I
hate
think
it gets.
Florida's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
I think Florida's awesome too.
Yeah, I want to move to the Keys, dude.
It's sick out
that
there.
would be the shit.
Yeah.
I don't align with their politics, and I don't align with Texas politics. But like, you go to either of those places, and you have a good fucking time.
I just want Lieutenant Dan in the middle of a hurricane.
Right?
That's what I
like,
want
did you have fun when you were in Texas?
No, but it was the it was the hottest week ever. Yeah, it was like record-setting highs. It was
Yeah.
106 every day.
Yeah, they don't have water right now.
Yeah,
And,
Odessa, whatever. Some cities
yeah,
like
yeah.
straight up out of water.
West Texas, yeah. So that'd be like Midland, Odessa.
yeah, that's just like Texas has so much coastline and no beaches, and Florida is literally just all beaches.
I mean, you can have fun on Texas beaches, but they're not beautiful. Like,
Well, yeah,
like,
you can have fun in this room.
no, but I mean,
You know what
like,
I love about Texas? I've never had better iced tea in my life.
just regular
Really?
iced tea,
Just
not
unsweetened
sweet.
iced tea.
I prefer unsweetened.
Me too. It is. I don't know how they make that shit. It's not bitter. It's the best ice.
Weird.
That's where I'm at. That's where I was at in Austin. Like
Just good
that,
tea.
that
Thanks
for
that's
the
the,
tea.
that's the great time I had.
Where were you in Austin?
I was staying in the neighborhood of Mueller, but
Yeah,
I had a
know- I
car.
know where Mueller
Mueller.
is.
So I was all over.
Mueller.
I did spots every night, several spots. People were very generous. Most of my set was about how much I hated Austin.
Who? What comics did you run into?
Oh, don't do this to me. I don't
Oh,
remember
no, it's
everybody's
okay. It's
name.
okay. Sorry.
But I was at the creek mostly. I went up there
Creek
a
in the
ton.
cave?
Yeah, I went up there and then everything.
That's after I lived there. So
They just opened.
I judged a
last
roast
year,
battle there, and they are so much more creative with their roast battle than LA. It was silly. It was really fun. There was prank calls involved. That one of the comics pretended to be calling the other comic's mom, and had the woman who answered was like, "Hey, baby, you still coming over tonight?" And it was all great. It was just
That's hilarious.
yeah, it was silly. You know what it is? They all knew each other.
That's
yeah,
funny.
no, that's the kind of the problem is everyone knows each other.
Yeah.
and so
So
and-
I had fun doing that.
yeah, no, Austin's cool.
Very new comedy scene, very open micy. Like there's a lot of concentrated power at the kind of the towards the top of the Austin comedy scene
Yeah.
by people who've only been doing it about 2, 3, 4 years,
No, I mean
and it shows.
the people that are doing well, well, a lot of them have moved to other cities, but like some of the people that are doing well deserve it and are able to. They've been doing it since before I moved there, which would have been in like 15. So they've been there for a while, but like I don't know what the scene's like now. I've talked to Dan Nolan about it a little bit.
He gave us a convertible Mustang to drive to Houston in.
Dan gave it to that was his.
He let us.
That's
buy-
hilarious.
Yeah. So we had to ask some guy in a Buc-ee's gas station parking lot to take a picture of us.
I saw
And-
the picture.
Yeah, he was.
I should have recognized it. I knew Dan had a Mustang.
Ramsey was really scared
hilarious.
to ask a local Texan to take a picture of us in a convertible.
Really?
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
Texans are
Hilarious.
nice. For the most part.
the guy that I asked was very nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, the manners. I forgot about the Southern manners.
That's what Southern hospitality is.
They might talk
even
shit
though they hate
afterwards.
you, even though they don't want you to have fundamental rights.
Yeah,
They'll be kind to you.
I
for
don't
a
think
second.
everybody doesn't want you to have fun.
dude.
Well,
like,
for the most part.
it is funny how people hold doors open for you. You bump into them. They're like, "I'm sorry, sir."
Yeah.
You know all that shit. I do miss all that phony fucking politeness. California.
I don't think it's phony.
Better drivers too. Holy shit.
Really?
Yeah, I was by far the worst driver on that road because I've been driving LA for so long.
Yeah.
I was
You
like,
get
there's no
aggressive.
rules.
You become aggressive.
Yeah, I mean,
Like it's impossible to get pulled over in this state.
oh,
yeah,
you can get pulled over in Texas.
Yeah,
for sure.
There are speed traps everywhere.
I know.
Between Austin and Houston,
Oof.
you can get got easily.
I'm cruise control the whole way.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
they do
fuck
those.
that.
It's 80 to 55 to
Really
45.
quick,
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, no way, dude. We didn't know if that car was registered. I have a fucking full-blown Arab next to me. I was like, we are going
Yeah.
the right speed limit.
Yeah, you're going through small towns, but like
The economy is speeding
actually no,
tickets.
if you go Austin to Houston, you're mostly highways, right?
We had to go through a lot of towns.
Okay. So if you do the Woodlands, which is north of Houston where I'm from, it's all you take 242 to you're taking small like one lane roads most
Yeah.
of the way, and it cuts off so much time than going to Houston and taking the highway most of the way. And everybody gets caught in speed traps. It drops to 40 randomly, and
Fuck
and
that,
it's
dude.
just small town cops that are like,
They wear
ain't from-
jeans.
you ain't
Yeah.
from around here,
Yeah.
is you?
Yeah.
and then they're fucking mean.
It's like,
too.
no, you know all 6 people that live in this
dude,
fucking
just
town.
driving with like an eighth of weed, it is scary.
You put it up your pussy?
Yeah, I don't.
You know I did.
that,
I was thinking about that recently, like getting pulled over. It's like, no, I'm gonna take the charge. I don't want to get pulled over and then get caught with drugs in my ass.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the
I'd
city
rather
of
than
Austin.
find it in the car.
The city of Austin just decriminalized recently.
Yeah, they have been for a while, I thought. Or it's
No, they
or
just went full decriminalization.
full decriminalization. Well, for
It
a
was
while it
like-
was just a fine. You don't go to jail. In
Yeah.
Houston or outside of Houston, you go to jail.
Well,
Most
same
of the time.
thing. The
Unless you're
count-
white.
the
Then
first-
get out of here.
The first
Rascal.
county outside of Austin has the strictest marijuana laws in the whole state.
Doesn't surprise me.
So it's like, yeah, you're
I
fucked.
mean, that's how they generate money.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah, dude. There's towns in Georgia that you know. It's funny. This governor of Georgia back in the day, a long time ago, he got caught in a speed trap in a city, and he found out that that city there's a legal amount that the city's income can come from traffic violations and infractions. He found out they were illegal, so like they were getting too much money off of speed traps and stuff. So he tried to pass legislation to make speed traps illegal, but he also put up billboards with his own money. The governor, on like on the outskirts of the town, on each side, warning you that there are speed traps here and stuff. He like waged his whole war against his town.
Jeez.
I think it was Greene, the city of Greene, Georgia.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but I love that. I love local politics. I love when a governor is going to war with his own fucking cities.
Yeah.
Just when you said green, it reminds me of like there's so many funny names of small towns in southern places.
Yeah.
Some very racist names. We don't need to get into those.
Yeah.
But there's a Cut and Shoot, Texas.
Yeah.
Cut and shoot.
There's
a-
Kickapoo, right?
There's Huntsville.
Kickapoo.
Yeah, Huntsville. There's Huntsville, Alabama, too.
There is
I mean, there's like 90 Huntsvilles.
Yeah, Huntsville, Alabama has a stand-up live.
Sam Houston State is in Huntsville,
Yeah.
Texas, and that's where the
Yeah.
penitentiary is also.
We had
And
black-
the only reason you go to Sam Houston State University, well, not the only reason, is criminology. Like that's where like detectives, that like cops that are like go to Sam Houston State if you want to become a detective, get your criminology degree, and so a lot of people go there. And I went to a basketball game there. Go Bearcats,
The fingerprints.
Bearcat.
the Bearcats.
Yeah.
Damn, there's some weird names in South Carolina too, but fucking I can't even think of them. Like Blackville is weird. Oh,
Yeah.
That's the Blackville over there.
I said not the racist ones.
Yeah.
But I don't think they have non-racist ones in South Carolina.
No, they-
Georgia has Cummings.
What do you
Cummings.
What do you is Alabama the most racist
Mississippi,
state? Do you
I
think?
think.
Mississippi.
yeah.
Yeah, Mississippi.
That was,
Alabama.
like, the
South
hub.
Carolina's up there though.
South Carolina's up there. Well, Mississippi and South Carolina both were hubs where you would go to trade slaves.
Yeah.
So in Charleston, like if you take a tour around downtown Charleston, they'll take you to this spot. I think they call it 4 Points now, but it's basically an intersection where on each corner of the intersection is a government building, and that is where people from all over the country would go to trade their
Jeez.
slaves.
They did
Fucking
those.
insane.
Those are government buildings. I didn't know.
Well,
I thought that was all private industry.
they built the government buildings in that area after
oh,
the fact.
word.
Because it was such a hub already.
it was su- 'cause
so
it was,
buildings were
like-
there. People
Are there
were
any
there.
companies that are still around that started in slave trading?
Yeah, I think Levi's was around in the early 1800s. I think there's like,
But I mean, like that was a trading company and then they evolved.
I'm
I
sure
don't know,
there are.
actually.
Duluth. I don't know.
I'm sure there's something where they were like
John
involved
Deere
somehow
probably?
with it. I don't know. If
John Deere's
Deere
been
was
around
that long.
for a long time. You know that who was the Nazi doctor? Mengele.
Mengele, yeah, Joseph Mengele.
So his tractor company still exists. He's rich from his family. It was called Mengele and Sons, and that tractor company still exists in Germany.
and it's called Mengele still?
Mengele and Sons.
It's still called that?
I think so.
Jesus. What a freak.
Yeah,
Weird.
a bit of a jerk.
Not the coolest. I mean, didn't Hitler like develop Volkswagen?
I don't know if
well,
he
Nazi
developed-
Germany
Yeah,
did.
Nazi Germany did, and Coca-Cola,
Fanta.
created Fanta just to sell to the Nazis, and so they didn't want to have Nazis holding Coca-Cola labels, and they were like, "We'll just rebrand it."
No, it was
I
a
didn't
trade
know that.
embargo. They were going around a trade embargo.
That was their way around.
Yeah, not
And then
allowed- not-
obviously, IBM is another
Yeah.
one.
Damn, I didn't know that about Coke.
Schindler's List.
Yeah.
All those processing machines are IBM.
Schindler's List was printed on IBM.
No, that's in the machines that they're using.
That's a good list, though.
Yeah.
That's a list of people who are not going to get killed.
No, I know Schindler's List is. I
like
know.
it.
I've seen the movie.
I'm a big fan of that list. I wish the list was longer, personally.
I think I've only seen that movie once, and it's not really a. It's kind of what you were saying about the Kendrick Lamar album. It's like not one you can watch a lot of times.
Yeah.
I don't like movies that are not like rewatchable. That's like a big part of
I mean,
like a big
I
aspect of
do
film.
like them, but there's like what's a movie you don't want to rewatch that's still good? Like American History X. Like I don't need to see that many times.
But that is a rewatchable.
it is
movie.
rewatchable. Did I remember?
Like, this is probably a bad example, but J. Edgar. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
It was incredibly slow, but the story was amazing. The acting was amazing.
And you'll never watch it
The
again.
the costuming was incredible, but yeah, I'll never be able to sit through that movie again.
And I like Leo. I'm surprised I've never watched it. I think it's streaming on something, and I was like, not tonight. Well,
I mean,
Lincoln. I don't think I'll ever rewatch Lincoln. It took
Yeah.
me 4 nights to
Yeah.
watch Lincoln. 4 scores almost.
God, you know another one is, and you'll agree with me, Brian, is The Irishman. I'll never fucking watch The Irishman again.
I think
Fuck
I've
you,
seen
Tyler.
it 4 or 5 times.
I've seen it twice, and I loved it.
Dead serious.
I liked
I
it
can't
way
believe
more
that.
the second time.
I've watched it several times.
Yeah, I just can't do it.
It makes me feel good when I watch it. Like,
Kinda-
like when I'm bummed out, I put that movie
The
on.
Irishman?
Yeah.
I thought you hated that movie.
No, I loved it.
Yeah, I
Obviously,
hated it.
Tarantino is great, but Hateful Eight, not a rewatch for
Yeah,
me.
I've rewatched.
I've
Hateful Eight.
rewatched it.
Actually, Django is harder for me to watch than,
dude,
than Hateful
Django
Eight.
is easy
Django
for
is
me to
really
put
easy
on.
for me to rewatch because it's so segmented that it feels like episodes of a show.
I feel like Django's his dumbest movie. It's like his most candy, biggest, loudest. I don't know.
I think Django's great.
I would actually put.
By the way,
Hateful Eight
his
in the
dumbest movie does not. I'm not calling it by any means a dumb
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
I'm saying in the
For
scale
him.
of his great
But
movies.
it's his homage to like Western blaxploitation.
Yeah.
It's like a combo, and taking the old Django films that are Western, and he's in that movie.
Yeah, Franco Nero.
Yeah, and like combining the two genres, which is like
You know, it's funny. I saw that at the New Bev. They were showing it there, and dude, the crowd was laughing at the most insane.
you were telling
parts.
us that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
crazy.
Dude,
I
I
can't
went-
not think of that. When
I went
this movie.
into. I saw it in Jacksonville in a enormous.
Florida?
Jacksonville,
Florida?
Jacksonville, Florida, in an enormous theater with mostly black people, and it was the best movie experience I've ever had.
I believe that.
And because
Yeah, I'd want to see it in a black movie.
but
theater
like
for sure.
the line that I remember them laughing the hardest
Excuse
at
me.
was when they get to the Don Johnson
Yeah.
in Tennessee, and he's explaining to one of the slave girls how to treat
Yeah.
Django.
Yeah.
And she's like,
No.
Yeah, when he goes, so I should treat him like he's white, and he goes, no. Yeah, I mean, dude, they just erupted.
Yeah.
It was so fucking funny.
You know the
He
guy
was
down,
really
down
good
the
in that
road
movie,
that
Don Johnson.
Yeah,
Don
he was
Johnson
so fucking funny.
He's such a good actor. I don't understand why
Then a Tinker's damn.
he keeps getting a chance to break. Like he gets a good script every 5-7 years. I don't understand why he was never like a full on superstar besides Miami Vice. But like
Yeah.
he should have been a dramatic movie star.
I'm more of
so
a fan
good.
of his music career.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, it is great. I have all of it on
I actually-
VHS.
I want. Oh fuck you.
I have it on reel to reel.
That'd actually be really sick. I hope Tarantino writes a role for him in his last movie. Whatever he does next, I hope that because he's so fucking good in that there's like a real potential for something like long lasting.
Yeah.
That he could do a character that would be like fun.
Iconic.
Yeah, iconic.
well,
Well, the word I couldn't think of.
I'm blanking on his name, but the actor that just died that's in a lot of the Paul Thomas Anderson movies. He's in Heart 8 and he's in Boogie Nights. He just died.
Oh yeah.
Burt Reynolds.
No, he's 92. He literally died this week.
Oh,
I don't know.
He's the main character in Heart 8.
I've never seen Heart 8.
Oh, it's so good.
I haven't seen it either.
You got Sam Jackson in there. You got John C. Reilly. It's like a fun.
Is it Philip Baker Hall?
Yep, I think that's it.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he died.
Yeah, he just died this week.
Oh, all right.
Pull up his picture.
Yeah.
Rip.
No, not him. Oh no, that isn't. That's not him. That's a terrible picture of. No,
Oh yeah, that's Bookman from Seinfeld.
no. Pull up is that him?
Is
That's
it-
not him.
He just looks old.
That's Bookman.
Pull up a picture of him in Heart 8. If that's him, damn, he's not looking great.
That's what happens before
He was
you
born in 1931, dog.
Type in Heart 8.
Damn, 1931.
Yeah. Yeah, of Hard 8 and Seinfeld. That's Bookman from Seinfeld.
Fuck, he does not look good in that picture. They used way better pictures for his like when he died pictures. Why is IMDb throwing him under the bus like that? There we go. That's the guy I remember.
Yeah.
Jesus, I actually recognize him more as an old man.
Oh yeah.
Dude, best monologue ever is when he's yelling at Seinfeld about not returning books in the 70s. It's so fucking funny.
My favorite monologue is from a movie that I haven't even seen. Because I've seen it on YouTube. It's Philip Seymour Hoffman in Charlie Wilson's War in The Office. Do you remember this scene?
I've never seen that movie.
So fucking good. He's like a CIA agent, and he's talking to his new boss, and he's just like, he's there under the pretense that they're both, one of them's going to apologize to the other one. They both think they're getting apologized to, and it is so good. It's just like masterclass acting from. I mean, Philip Seymour Hoffman is the GOAT in my opinion.
He's so
the
fucking
last.
good, man.
I think it's silly to like revere celebrities that die that you don't know and like be upset by it too much. But I cried when Philip Seymour
Did you?
Hoffman died. I did. I was hungover, so emotions were running thick.
Yeah.
But like, I cried when Philip Seymour Hoffman died.
I got hit pretty hard when Norm died. I don't know
Oh,
if
dude, I did
cried,
too, but
got
I
hit
didn't
real
cry.
hard.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
felt pretty bad
cry
about that.
because
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he had such a prolific, awesome legacy, and still haven't watched his special, but I skipped to the end and watched people talking about him because I didn't want to watch his special yet, but I will. At some
it's
point.
good. I
Yeah,
watched
I don't. I feel
was-
like I'll cry when Tarantino dies.
I don't think I'd cry.
But
If he dies like sooner rather than later.
yeah, like not if he's just like an old man in his
Yeah.
career, but he is like so prolific in the like the ideas that he puts out. Like all of his interviews are fucking gonna be in textbooks. Like gonna be in
I
film
like when he
textbooks in
talks
the
like he's a
future,
black
like-
guy.
That is
Oh, yeah.
fucking hilarious though.
When he goes on like Sway or some shit.
Yeah, that shit is really fucking funny.
These motherfuckers. Like what?
But he just like he's got to stick around. He's got to get like his film books written and put out, and like he just has like a massive amount of knowledge that would really benefit the future
I mean,
of
his
film.
movie knowledge is fucking insane.
It's
Like,
outrageous,
I'm
man.
into
Yeah.
movies, and like, there's so many older things that I don't know shit about. Like,
There's a
I don't
story.
know foreign films that well. Like I don't know a lot of shit.
He was telling this story the other day, not the other day, but I was watching him tell a story about he had a meeting with fucking Scarface and about being in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and they were talking about like this old audition that he had done way back in the day, and he was talking about a character or another actor that had went in right after him and was telling this whole story about him and another actor having like I don't know, some sort of thing happened between them at an audition. And Tarantino was like, no, you were auditioning for that, so that means it probably wasn't him. I think it was this other actor. And he named another actor, and he was
like, "Oh yeah, that is."
He's
who
like,
it was."
"Oh, that is him."
I listened to that too.
And he goes,
"What the fuck was
How
that?"
did you know? Like,
What was that
it's
from?
like in
I
his
saw
brain that he like
he remembered his memory better.
Yes, he remembered his because he knew the movie,
The time,
and
and-
so
and-
he
yeah.
knew who would have been auditioning for that role at the time.
Fuck,
And it was
I
like,
remember what that was.
that put
Can't
like
put it
all
together.
of his knowledge into a different
Well,
perspective.
have you
for
seen
me,
him on
that he
Kimmel
really-
where Kimmel will describe a random fucking movie and he'll be able to pick what the name was?
Oh yeah, I've
And
seen
then-
a couple of those.
And one of them, he says the wrong name, and he's like, "No, it's actually this." And Tarantino's like, "Actually, the original release title was this," and like corrects him on it.
that shit is so funny.
He was like, "It was re-released later, like 10 years later in America under that title." It like fucking nails it.
Yeah, it's funny because people are like, he worked at a video rental store, and that's where he got all that knowledge. And it's like, dude, thousands
not-
and thousands
yeah.
of people worked at
Yeah,
video
yeah,
rental
they don't give a
stores.
fuck. He's
Yeah.
got
He's
a hint of
obsessed since a
autism,
kid.
and he's got fucking a crazy passion for it.
And
Yeah.
a steel
Well,
trap of
I-
a memory.
I also
Exactly, yeah.
think him being like his daycare was being dropped off at movies when he was a young kid.
Yeah,
When like his mom would go to work, she'd just drop him off at the movie theater, and he'd watch 10 movies at the movie theater because movie theaters used to work different, where they just run through,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
come and go as you please. Kind of, you
Yeah.
pay for a ticket, and you could just sit there and watch a one-screen theater for forever. And I think New
that's cool.
Beverly was one of those theaters, and he ended up buying it.
Yeah. Then I know that there's a sentimental reason why he bought the new Bev.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
the exact.
It's
story,
a porn theater in Once Upon a Time.
yeah.
They show
Like, what's happening at the Dirty Theater?
Oh,
there's
yeah, they're,
premieres at the
they're-
Dirty movies.
Yeah.
but they're at not Casa Vega. They're at
El Coyote.
Coyote, yeah.
El Coyote.
El
thing.
Coyote.
That was the last thing I did before quarantine. Was I went to the New
Buy
Bev.
overpriced Mexican food at
Yeah.
El Coyote.
Well, I went to the New Bev, saw Outlaw Josie Wales in 35 millimeter,
That's cool.
and then walked down to El Coyote, and that was the day before lockdown.
Damn.
yeah.
I went to Disneyland the day before.
That's pretty dope.
Odds are, you were at Disneyland.
Yep. I was there.
Fucking Disney. You're the only person that I'm not like cringed out by a Disney adult. I think
Yeah,
it's
because
the
it's
women.
it's not a weird thing if it's not because the only context I've seen it be super weird in is like older men going by themselves and it feeling like this
Yeah, you've
weird
never
like
done
predatory. No, I do it all the time, but I'm talking like 40s, 50s older.
Oh
men.
yeah, that's weird.
You're talking older than me.
No, I
Yeah,
think
I'm
because
only
you
34.
like theme parks in general, that I'm okay with it. If you're just
Yeah.
obsessed with Disney
No,
and like
Disney
the
in
characters and you're taking
particular is
pictures
not- no.
with the characters and stuff, that's fucking
Yeah, I don't
weird.
do any of that. I like the rides and the atmosphere and the food.
Like back when I was single, and was on the dating apps. If someone's pictures were mostly them at Disney and they have the fucking ears on, even if they're attractive, I was not swiping.
Oh, I would swipe right so hard.
I know you would.
I'd be like, listen, baby, I can show you all the cool spots at Disneyland, huh?
was
You ever
like,
had a
fuck
a
that.
s'more churro? I bet you haven't.
I mean, you have a season pass there, right? How many places do you have a season pass to? Just there in Six Flags?
Only there in Six Flags right
Yeah,
now.
There's no reason to get one at Universal here.
Yeah, there's really not. I mean, I live so close to Universal. I'm literally a stop away from Universal
Yeah.
on the train, which is really nice.
It sucks.
So I'd like to have
Or no,
one.
it doesn't suck. It's just
It's
what's
too
the point?
small. Once Nintendo Land
Oh.
opens, I'm going to get one for there as well.
I'll just go there once the Nintendo World opens. It's gonna be tiny. The Japan one is tiny.
It's the exact same thing as Japan. It's the exact same size. It
Really?
has the exact
and
same
it looks
rides.
tiny on the
Yes.
videos that I've seen.
Yeah, so it's literally just gonna be like this little square area, but that area has 3 rides, so it should be cool.
Mario Kart,
which is an augmented reality ride,
and then like one that just goes through everything.
one that's more of like a people mover,
Yeah.
like a slow dark ride, but it's actually outside and inside. And I think there's one other small one.
I
But
need some coasters there, man.
they are so
Some real ones,
They're doing
not fucking Flight of the Hippogriff.
they're doing the same thing that Disney did with Star Wars. Is they're doing an initial launch, and then they're gonna have an expansion set. So they're gonna do those rides now, and then there's gonna be a Donkey Kong roller coaster that they're
Nice.
putting in, which is gonna be the shit. Because the mechanics that they're doing is one that I've never seen before. So basically, you're in a car, sitting in the car, and the track is like 6 or 8 feet below you, maybe 10 feet below you.
You're on like a scissor
And s-
lift.
and so there's a connection between how high you're sitting and where the actual track is, and then below you, in between the car and the actual track, is a fake track that it looks like you're riding on. So you'll be riding above a fake track, and then the track will disappear when it looks like you're doing a jump, and then the track will come back that you're landing on it.
okay.
And so it's like a little bit of an illusion
That's cool.
to create that there's like no track and you're actually like flying off the rails and stuff. So
That's fun.
that should be really, really cool. And Universal has a lot of big stuff coming with Epic Universe, which is the new park. That's the new park they're building in Florida.
Oh shit.
So yeah, they built a brand new water park like the year before the pandemic, Volcano Bay, which is pretty sick. And then they're building a full new theme park in Orlando as well. So it's going to be sick. A lot of new technologies brought into it. So I'm curious to see,
I like it.
how it feels. Let's get the fuck out of here, guys.
How are we doing on time, Brian?
I think
Yeah, a
we're
little long.
A little long?
Yeah,
All right,
no.
then let's wrap it up.
hit them with some
A
plugs.
silicone cock length.
40
silicone
inches
cock
long.
length.
How
That was
long
hard to
are
say. About hour 22.
Holy
25.
shit.
Hour 25.
Yeah,
Time
it's
flies when
really
you're having
long,
fun.
right?
I was going to talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene, but we don't need to
No,
do that.
we'll do that next week, guys. Be sure to follow us on YouTube. We got a few more subscribers, and I appreciate
yeah.
you.
Thank
We're
you.
up to 32 now. It's a big deal.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, What's Wrong With Me podcast on YouTube, WWWM pod on Instagram. Still trying to get that changed. Hopefully one of these days. We got more content coming to the YouTube. I'm going to be doing some streaming and some other videos as well. So keep an eye out for that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Bo, got anything?
Bo's Backyard Burgers LA on Instagram. We are going to be at the Good Night starting in July every weekend, Friday, Saturday, flipping and flopping burgers all over your nasty asses.
All right.
And then our catering services are available too during the week. So hit us up if you need burgers at your pool party or whatever it is.
Hell yeah.
We're pretty flexible on price ranges. We'll try to make it work for you. And at Bone Thugs and eHarmony on Instagram. That's my Instagram. Mostly just VHS tapes. Follow, but please follow for information on the podcast or burgers. Brian, you got any dates coming up?
Yeah, this Saturday, Friday, Don't Tell Santa Monica.
Nice.
Saturday is Improv Main Room, 9:30 show.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yes, brother.
Nice. And
We
I
went
will
long
be-
today, so.
I'm going on the road.
Oh yeah, with Dougie Doug.
Yeah, I'm doing a couple shows with Doug Benson coming up. We're going to be in Bakersfield at the Tremble? Is that what it's called? Tembler Brewery in Bakersfield. I'll be there with Doug Benson and Frank Castillo. And then on July 10th at the Rec Room in Huntington Beach, I will be there with Doug Benson and Billy Wayne Davis, another favorite of mine. So come check those out. And be sure to follow my other podcast, Getting Doug with High, that I do with Doug Benson and Alicia Glass every Tuesday on patreon.com/gettingdoug. Follow my Instagram at Rizzo. And again, guys, we appreciate you for being here. We're going to keep this shit going. We got more content coming.
Keep it rolling. And I apologize for being late, but they don't know that. But
He's a motherfucker. We ran long because he was late.
Yeah, we made it even longer. All right.
All right, let's get out of here.
Mwah.